Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. Are you communicating your love effectively? Are you sure? Love can be a difficult message to convey sometimes. The exact combination of elements that cause a person to feel loved are as unique as a fingerprint. And if you love someone, you need to figure out what it is that makes that person feel loved, because you may not know inherently. A couple were married for over 30 years, and every morning the husband would open the bag of bread, take the heel of the bread, and hand it to his wife for her to make her toast. One morning, the wife exploded in pent-up rage. For every morning, for 30 years, you have been giving me the heel of the bread. I hate the heel. It's all crust. It's awful. You're awful. The husband was stunned. He staggered back and slumped into the nearest chair, and he put his head in his hands. And after several minutes, he looked up and said, "Honey, the heel is my favorite piece of the bread. I have been giving you my favorite slice because I love you." Are you communicating your love effectively? How can you tell? Ask. Ask for feedback. But before you do, and you run off to ask your loved ones for feedback, there are some ground rules to lay down first. First, do not ask the question if you are not willing to hear the answer. Because the last thing you need to do is get a score lower than you expected and freak out and go, "What do you mean a 2?" Second, ask in private. Because if you ask in front of anyone else, you may alter the answer, not receive an honest answer, and you may end up embarrassing one or both of you. Third, assure them that you want their honest answer, and commit to not respond in judgment, but to respond calmly. Whatever their answer, as long as it's honest, is the truth. You are asking them for their opinion, their perspective, their feelings. And they need to feel safe to share those with you. Question number 1. On a scale of 0 to 10, how loved by me do you feel? 10 being their idea of absolute perfection. 0 meaning, I believe my pet rock loves me more than you. If your score is on the low side, this might be a good opportunity to apologize for not conveying your love as well as you intended to do. If you receive a 10, there is the possibility that the person is not willing to be honest with you. They may be afraid to give you an honest score, in which case you may need to reassure them some more and ask again. Either that, if you received a score of 10, you are an incredible person, in which case I'd very much like to be your friend. Question number 2, if you didn't receive a perfect score, follow up with this question. What is one thing that I could do to help you feel more loved by me? It is possible the person you ask will have an answer right on the tip of their tongue. "Oh, I got this thing right here. Stop doing this. Please start doing this," etc. You may, on the other hand, have to wait a few days. They may not have an answer. They might need to think about it and get back to you on that. And that's fine. Allow them that time that they need. And when they give you the answer, make sure you have a conversation about it. Talk about it. Make sure you actually understand what it is that they are asking of you. There is a possibility that that item might be something that's outside of your moral or ethical boundaries. Never violate your own personal boundaries for anyone. But there is the possibility that that item will be something outside of your comfort zone or your normal. Because if it was comfortable and normal, you would probably be providing that thing already. Now, if your score was a 0, I hope not, but if it was, skip this third question because it has no answer. Otherwise, it's time for some good news. Ask them, what's one thing I am doing well that helps you feel loved by me? And then what can you do to take that and enhance it? Is there a way you can magnify it and make it even better? Now, asking for feedback can be scary, especially for such a critical topic as how well you're doing at communicating your love. But keep this in mind. That which gets measured gets improved. And when you ask for specifically what you can do to help someone feel more loved, you will understand them better. You will have a specific action item that you can work on. And when you have the courage to ask regularly, your score can grow and your relationships can grow with it. Mr. Toastmaster.